What's going on, guys, and welcome back to playoff season of our Minnesota Vikings Franchise League. It is time for the conference championship games, and our Minnesota Vikings are getting ready to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. For those of you that are new to the channel, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I post a lot of franchise gameplays on this channel. Not only the Minnesota Vikings, I also post the Washington football team. So go ahead, drop a like on the video if you guys enjoy it. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn on post notifications. That way you guys are notified every single time I upload. But for those of you that have been following this franchise for a while now, you know what it is, man. We've had issues with these Tampa Bay Buccaneers for years. But this year was the only year that we actually managed to beat the Buccaneers during the regular season. Can we repeat that same performance here in the playoffs where it really matters? Taking a quick look here at the team, you see we're looking at Tyron Smith, the guy that we ended up making a trade for. This trade was literally made just to stop the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and their amazing pass rush. They have Vita Vea, they have TJ Watt. I believe they still have Shaquille Barrett. I don't know. His defensive line is just something ridiculous. So we end up putting edge threat or edge protector on Tyron Smith and another ability just to try to help out with the blocking. We're also going to take a look at Spencer Brown and his abilities. He does have post up and nasty streak on him. Those are really two good abilities, but I don't think there's anything else that I want to change about him, because I mean, he can help with the double teams on Vita Vea, and then whenever we're running the ball, hopefully he's fast enough to get his butt up ahead of Dalvin Cook and just knock out a linebacker or someone, whoever's in front of him, and just clear space for Dalvin Cook to run. Because as we already know, Dalvin Cook is going to be the way that we beat the Buccaneers. Taking a look at player of the weeks, yeah, I forgot to mention they also have Tyreek Hill, and Tyreek Hill was a player of the week winner, so we got our work cut out for us in this one. We're going to be starting things out on offense, but we are at home because, you know, we are that #1 seed. Hopefully things will go our way here. But we're going to start out 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Bradley McNeil under center. You already know we're going to start things off by handing the ball off to Dalvin Cook. Psych, no, we're going to put this ball in the air and end up getting hit by Vita Vea. The same guy I just mentioned that I was hoping Spencer Brown would be able to block, he just let him walk right through. But 2nd and 10, we're going to run the jet sweep here to Justin Jefferson, and he's trying to turn the corner, just unable to do anything, ends up losing a yard there. Now 3rd and 11 here from the 24-yard line. Vikings not wanting to punt this ball away, ends up firing a hot one across the middle of the field, finding a wide open Adam Thielen, keeping the sticks moving and this drive alive for the Minnesota Vikings. Now getting back to what we're good at, handing this ball off to Dalvin Cook. He's able to break one tackle, gains 6 yards, gets out of bounds at the 49-yard line. 2nd and 4, handoff goes to Dalvin Cook once more, tries to use that human joystick to bounce to the outside, just unable to get anything. Nice little block shift there by his defensive tackle. Now 3rd and 5, McNeil back to throw, ends up finding Adam Thielen again. This time underneath for a gain of about 7 yards there, but it's more than enough for the first down. 1st and 10, handoff goes to Dalvin Cook again, but this time the Buccaneers are all over it, stopping him for just a gain of 2 yards on that play. 2nd and 8, McNeil rolling the pocket to his right, can't find anybody to throw the ball to, throws this one up for grabs for Irv Smith Jr., and he makes the catch. Beautiful grab there by Irv Smith Jr., gets 10 yards up to the 31-yard line. Vikings have another first down. Handoff goes to Dalvin Cook once more. Tries to bounce this one to the left and ends up gaining only 3 yards. Gets us to a 2nd and 7 here from the 28-yard line. McNeil back to throw, getting pressure, but is able to get this one off to Adam Thielen in traffic, but he's unable to make the catch there. Another 3rd and 7 here. McNeil dropping back to throw, looking to complete this one. Tries to use his legs, and oh, where are you throwing the ball? Looking for Tajay Sharp, but throws this one way inside, and that ball is going to be intercepted. Bradley McNeil had some interception issues last week against the 49ers. We got to get those under control, man. We cannot make turnovers like that against a team like this. But 1st and 10, first Buccaneers possession. Cunningham ends up going down. Lynch ends up sacking him for a loss of 8 yards on the play. 2nd and 18, looking to go for the home run ball, but Anthony Harris is in the vicinity all over Tyreek Hill there. Ends up getting this ball right back to the offense. Now we need to put some points up on the board. 1st and 10, handoff goes to Dalvin Cook, and they're not having any of it. Like I said, this Buccaneers defense is very good and very fast. 2nd and 12, Bradley McNeil rolling the pocket to his right. He's throwing that ball. Is that going to be roughing the passer? Of course it's not. It's going to be intentional grounding on Bradley McNeil. Backs us up to a 3rd and 27. Not much we can do there. We try to run a screen. Just the blocking is not there at all. And we end up losing 2 more yards on the screen pass, which really sucks. 4th and 29, we end up punting this ball away. Tyreek Hill, oh gosh, if I would have known he was back there, I wouldn't have punted the ball to him. but we did a good job of corralling him on the return there. 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers from the 33-yard line. Throwing off of his back foot, ends up finding Rico Godfrey underneath, who gets out of bounds to the 43-yard line. These Bucs have a lot of speed. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but they have a lot of speed at the wide receiver position. They have Tyreek Hill, who we all know has 99 speed, and they also have Rico Godfrey, who has 97 speed. So a lot of speed to worry about here for our Minnesota Vikings. 3rd and 9, looking to try to get off the field right here. Cunningham back to throw, going deep to who other than Rico Godfrey. I just talked about him, and he shows us his speed on that play as he burns our cover 3, and the Buccaneers are the first to put up points in this one. Defense is going to have issues. What we could just hope for is that our defense comes up with enough stops and our offense is able to move the ball and put points up on the board. If we're unable to put points up on the board to match this Buccaneers high-powered offense, then we're definitely going to be in trouble. 1st down from the 41-yard line. Bradley McNeil back in the shotgun formation, looking to put this ball in the air. Tries to throw it to Justin Jefferson on the drag route. Ends up completing it for only a gain of 2 yards there on that play. Probably should have hit Dalvin Cook. 2nd and 8 goes to Dalvin Cook, and he's just unable to get anything going on the ground there. Dalvin Cook only able to get 1 yard on that 2nd down carry. Now 3rd and 7 for the 45-yard line. Bradley McNeil changing things up at the line of scrimmage. Drops back to throw, looking to keep this drive alive, rolling in the pocket to his right. He's going to try to throw up another jump ball to Irv Smith Jr., who's just unable to come away with this one. And the Vikings are going to go 3 and out and end up having to punt this ball right back to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Definitely not what we want to see, but a beautiful punt by Nick Wisnowski there, pinning the Buccaneers at the 3-yard line. Handoff goes to White, who gets stopped right behind the line of scrimmage at the 1-yard line. 2nd and 11, Cunningham back to throw, and put your hands up and catch the ball, Anthony Barr. Had an interception. He would have easily walked into the end zone. Now 3rd and 11, trying to bring some pressure here. Cunningham with all day to throw, ends up finding Dunarve, and he ends up picking up the 1st down for the Buccaneers, keeping this drive alive. Hurts when you give up a 3rd and 11, man. That there's no describing a 3rd and 11 pain, but it's all good. Anthony Harris has our back, getting his 2nd interception of the day. Where the heck did Rob Gronkowski come from? But Anthony Harris is still alive, ends up returning this ball all the way up to the 34-yard line, and the Vikings are still in this one. We haven't played the best, but we're still in this game right here. Handoff goes to Dalvin Cook, gets his largest gain of the day of about 12, maybe 13 yards, gets out of bounds at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10, handoff again, goes to Dalvin Cook, makes a man miss in the open field, but is able to fight his way forward for a gain of 4 yards there. Brings up a 2nd and 7 here from the 17-yard line. Bradley McNeil dropping back to throw, looking, firing across the middle to Dalvin Cook. Might have had Justin Jefferson on the left there, just didn't want to test things. 3rd and 5 here from the 16-yard line. Don't want to leave here with 3 points, but we're trying to get into the end zone here. 3rd and 5, Bradley McNeil dropping back to throw, and where are you throwing the ball? He ends up overthrowing Adam Thielen on the drag route, and this ball is going to be intercepted by Davis, and he has the easiest pick 6 as he walks into the end zone, increasing the lead for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to 14 points. I'm speechless. I don't know how to describe that last play. Like, it was just a simple drag pass that he was throwing. I didn't pass lead up, pass lead down, high point or nothing. Like, Bradley McNeil, just turned into Kirk Cousins on that play. 2nd and 9 here from the 26-yard line after the interception thrown. Vikings in the shotgun formation. Play action fake to Dalvin Cook. Bradley McNeil back to throw. Looking to go deep. Has Adam Thielen. And he is on target to Adam Thielen, making the catch down inside the 25-yard line. Vikings with the ball at the 24-yard line with under a minute left here in the 2nd quarter. Bradley McNeil still throwing this ball, looking for Justin Jefferson, who ends up completing the pass all the way down to the 1-yard line. Vikings now inside the 1-yard line with 43 seconds left. Buccaneers called their timeout for whatever reason. 1st and goal, handoff goes to Dalvin Cook. And oh my gosh, this Buccaneers defense. Vita Vea just blew through our offensive line and just opened up the Red Sea, and everybody flooded through there, stopping Dalvin Cook in the backfield. Same thing happens there on 2nd and goal. Now 3rd and goal here from the 5-yard line with 37 seconds left. We try to run the read option, and they're not having any of it. The Buccaneers were ready for it, and we had to settle for a field goal for our first points. And we're just going to go ahead and make sure that there's no more times for anything else to happen. But, man, we were on the 1-yard line, and we couldn't even punch it into the end zone. Vikings go into the halftime break with an 11-point deficit, and the Buccaneers starting with the ball. So definitely not ideal situation, not ideal for anybody going up against this high-powered team. But handoff goes to White here on 1st and 10, and he's able to gain another first down, gaining 11 yards on that carry. First down from the 37-yard line. Cunningham is going to hand the ball to White once more, and Eric Kendricks is all over him this time, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage there for a gain of nothing. 2nd and 10, Cunningham back to throw. Throws in the flats for Dunnervay, whatever you want to call his name. He ends up slipping the sideline all the way up to the 42-yard line. First down for the Buccaneers. Going for Rob Gronkowski, who has the catch on the sideline. Splits 2 Vikings defenders and gets his way all the way on the doorstep of the red zone at the 21-yard line. First down, running hurry-up offense here for the Buccaneers. Cunningham in the shotgun formation, making a bunch of adjustments, but he's going to hand this ball off to White. He's able to fight his way all the way down to the 14-yard line. 2nd and 3, handoff goes to White once more, who's able to work his way almost down inside the 5, but gets stopped right at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. Buccaneers offense looking to punch this one into the end zone, and that's exactly what they do. White just walks into the end zone untouched, uncontested, and the Buccaneers have increased their lead to 18 points here in the 3rd quarter. All right, it's time to get things going now. I mean, our Vikings offense has shown that they're able to move the ball. It's just, can we stop with the stupid mistakes? Bradley McNeil has already thrown, what, 2 interceptions? No more. We don't need any more of that. 1st and 10, pass goes to Justin Jefferson, who makes the catch all the way up to the 50-yard line. Vikings offense is moving right now, going deep once more, and that ball is going to be intercepted, or is it? This clear as day. 1 foot is in bounds. Look at this. 1 foot. And we're going to go ahead and try to pause this one, and we're going to challenge that because there's no way he caught that. But, of course, you know, Madden being Madden, that you can't challenge that play. Okay, whatever you say. But it's clear as day that he only had 1 foot in bounds. This isn't NCAA rules. College rules say you need 2 feet in bounds, but that wasn't bad enough. Cunningham ends up getting that pass off to Rob Gronkowski, who starts the air truck animation and is able to fight his way forward for a gain of 9 yards there. First down from the 37-yard line. Handoff goes to White. The Vikings have been struggling to keep White bottled up, and it's continuing right now as White gains 9 yards on first down there. 2nd down goes right back to White again. He gets 9 plus a whole lot more after that. Gets across the 50 to the 43-yard line, keeping this drive alive for the Buccaneers. Now 1st and 10. Cunningham hit as he's throwing that ball. Oh, what I would pay for a sack fumble in that situation right there. 2nd and 10, Cunningham back to throw once more, looking to go deep. Firing, has a man open. It's Tyreek Hill, and he overthrows Tyreek Hill. Man, we got lucky there. We caught a break because Tyreek was wide open. 3rd and 10, Cunningham back to throw, looking to keep this drive alive for the Buccaneers, and this time he's on target to Tyreek Hill there on the sideline. Makes the catch, gets out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, ends up going down to a sack. Isaiah Chamberlain coming through, bringing down the first-year pro for a loss of 8 yards there on that play. 2nd and 18, they're running hurry-up offense, though, still throwing this ball. Ends up connecting underneath to his running back, White, who gains 7 yards there. Now 3rd and 13, Buccaneers looking to see if they can pick up this first down, and a wide-open Rob Gronkowski is in the middle of the field. Why is no one near him? Like, why is Rob Gronkowski, of all people, wide open? And 1st and goal from the 9-yard line, Cunningham ends up finding Gronk on the corner route in the end zone, extending their lead even further, up to 25 points here in the 4th quarter. And things are starting to look dark. They're starting to look bleak here for our Minnesota Vikings. The chances of a comeback are starting to slip away from us in this one right here. First down, we end up finding Irv Smith Jr. in the flats, who makes the catch, gets out of bounds after a gain of 8 yards on the play. But with 6 minutes left in this one, we need to score, and we need to score fast. Dropping back to throw here with Bradley McNeil, ends up connecting with Justin Jefferson on the corner route. He's able to work his way up to the 46-yard line. No timeout at all. We end up calling hurry-up offense there. 1st and 10 here. Bradley McNeil back to throw. Oh, my gosh. Throws into traffic there, looking for Tajay Sharp. Luckily for him, that ball is not intercepted. Lived to throw another down. 2nd and 10. McNeil back to throw. Looking, firing, finding Justin Jefferson again. Gets all the way down to the 21-yard line. The Vikings are starting to move here, getting into the end zone, but time is not on our side here. We need to get into the end zone, and we need to get into the end zone fast. A lot of time has ticked away on this one, already down to 2 minutes on this drive. 2nd and 3, looking for the end zone for Justin Jefferson, and again, get bailed out. We almost threw another interception there. But 3rd and 3, Justin Jefferson's not the target. It's going to be Adam Thielen. Ends up getting open there on the slant route. Gets into the end zone for the first Vikings touchdown of the day. We're going to go for 2 on this one because we need points, and we need points fast. Bradley McNeil rolling the pocket to his right. Ends up finding Dalvin Cook there in the end zone. And we got to go for the onside kick, man. Like I said, we need the ball. And it's just not on our side at all. Now we just need our defense to either come up with well, we can't give up any points. We can't afford to give up any points at all. We need our defense to force some type of turnover or just to knock them out of field goal range and hopefully punt the ball away with little time left. And it's looking to be like we can get them off the field here with a 3rd and 12 as Cunningham ends up missing a wide open throw there. He's sitting back in the pocket with all day to throw. Ends up finding Rico Godford on a corner route. We can't buy a stop right now, man. These Buccaneers are just moving the ball, and they're moving the ball with ease. Tyreek Hill underneath ends up turning that small gain into a huge gain, gets all the way down to the 7-yard line, and the Buccaneers are knocking on the doorstep of the end zone. 1st and goal here from the 7-yard line. Cunningham dropping back to throw. Jump ball in the end zone for who other than Rob Gronkowski. I don't care who you put on this man. One-on-one, Rob Gronkowski is more than likely going to win that game, win that battle. 24-point lead here for the Buccaneers, and with 3 minutes left in this one, I feel like they're feeling pretty safe here. Vikings are still going to keep on trying to fight, see if we're able to get something going here. Quick throw there into the flats for Dalvin Cook, and that ball is stripped from his hands. I mean, if anything, it should have been a fumble. It shouldn't have been a drop pass, but it should have been a fumble. But I'm not complaining. We end up getting the ball back. Buccaneers get away with a pass interference there on 2nd down as Irv Smith Jr. tried to lay out for that pass. 3rd and 10, McNeil back to throw, has all day to throw, looking to go deep for Tajay Sharp, who's just unable to make the catch in traffic there. 4th and 10 from the 25-yard line. I mean, what else do we have to go? I mean, we have to go for it at this point. Bradley McNeil drops back to throw, looking to go deep, looking for Justin Jefferson. He tries to lay out for this one, but that one is going to be broken up. Buccaneers are going to take over with possession of the ball at the 25-yard line. Handoff, no play action fake goes to White. Looking to go deep for Tyreek Hill, who makes the catch, gets down to the 5-yard line. And the Buccaneers are looking to put more points up on the board here. Handoff goes to White, and he is untouched into the end zone, extending the lead again. And I mean, 31-point lead here for the Buccaneers. Yep. I mean, I'm going to try to keep fighting. I'm going to try to make the score look a little bit more decent, but safe to say that this game is over. Unfortunately, it looks like our Minnesota Vikings are not going to be advancing to the Super Bowl. 4 years in this league, 3 appearances to the NFC Championship game. I mean, it's not horrible, but when you lose like this, it hurts a little bit more. 2nd and 10, McNeil under pressure, and he's just going to throw this ball away. 3rd and 10 from the 25-yard line. Even if we don't get it here, you know we're still going to be going for it, looking to go deep, looking for Adam Thielen, and he's just unable to make the catch there. That ball gets batted up into the air. Surprised it wasn't intercepted. Now 4th and 10 from the 25-yard line. McNeil back to throw once more, looking to go deep, looking for Justin Jefferson, who skies high for a one-handed catch. Had it, but I guess the ball bounced off the receiver's helmet, and that's just basically going to be the end of things. At that point, the Buccaneers, I guess, saw mercy. Like, oh, I'm already up 31 points. No need to make it 38 points. And ends up kneeing the ball out. We don't call our timeouts. And we end up dropping this one to the Buccaneers in the championship game. And they ended up going on to win the Super Bowl. So, yeah, it is what it is. But we're still going to take a look here at the season stats or career stats for our Minnesota Vikings just to see how everybody ended up doing at the end of the year. Bradley McNeil, you see, had a decent rookie campaign, threw for over 4,000 yards, but because the passing yards were so inflated, even if we had a season number 2 of this, there was no way that he was going to get his superstar ability. You saw Dalvin Cook almost had 10,000 yards rushing in his career. Adam Thielen was the GOAT. Justin Jefferson, just amazing. 4,892 yards receiving for him. Blocking, I mean, it is what it is. Eric Kendricks, though, look at the tackles. 1,063 tackles for our middle linebacker. Like, good Lord. Danielle Hunter led the way with sacks, 86 sacks, and was followed up by Montez Sweat with 43.5 sacks. Our interception leader was Anthony Harris and Eric Kendricks. Surprise, surprise. Anthony Harris led the way there with 38 interceptions. And let's see, our defensive touchdown leaders. Eric Kendricks had the most defensive touchdowns. That's actually surprising. Yeah, he led the way with 8 interceptions returned for touchdowns. So it is what it is, man. I mean, I would have thought that it was actually going to be Anthony Harris. Anthony Harris actually has some pretty decent games where he ended up returning interceptions for touchdowns. I think he has the longest one that of the CFM or whatever. But taking a look here at our coach, Black Lives Matters, he did not get anything other than a Coach of the Year award. He was so very close to these championship games, but yep, no Super Bowl appearances. But we will be carrying our coach over Black Lives Matter into our next CFM, whatever the team that will be. So drop a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe and be on the lookout for that new CFM. I don't know what team I will be using, but I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.